Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Vorm Plays, here to play some more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, because it's Friday! Friday time. Let's go ahead and, load on into that game world. Evolve or Die, Patchy O'Hooligan, the first. Hope you're all having a good Friday. Black Friday, holiday weekend, depending on where you're at and what you celebrate. Here in the States, it's it's essentially a holiday. All right, there we are in all our glory, crouched in our Humvee, a very common sight. And, yeah, it's middle of the day, so it's all lit up. All right, we'll check stuff in a bit. Oh, that's right, I remember one of the last things I mentioned was, we're losing a whole bunch of our points to warmth. It's warm, and we're overweight. Well, we're obese. So from memory, the last time we were together, we had pretty much, I think I decided I was pretty much done with the research facility. I actually forgot to... Let me go do something real quick. I forgot to check any updates from the last few days. I have updated to the most recent experimental build. I'm just going to do a quick perusal through the build updates. Not worried about any of that. Some of this stuff might be important. But I'm not seeing anything really big that jumps out at me. Sports arena spawn audit. Cool monster spawns. Yeah, that one I knew about. Alright, so we're back to where I had looked previously. Alright, yeah, nothing super important. The Asapi vest is gone. Yeah, I'd heard some rumblings about that. I'm so sad. I so heavily rely on that silly Asapi vest. I'm not surprised. I've mentioned a bunch of times that they're doing a general armor items reevaluation and a mass change. So they were going to get to the Asapi vest eventually. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. We'll see if we can get a hold of the U.S. military vest. Given the gear we've got, I may or may not wear it. We're heading into summertime, which will be another problem. So we only got a few more days until summer. That's going to be an issue, as it always is. That I don't see too many times. It's probably not. It's like every, I don't know, 15 or 20 whole challenges go by before I actually make it to summer. It's not very often. I don't think I've, in my memory, I don't remember ever getting to autumn. Midsummer is, I think, the farthest I've gone in recent memory. That was probably, what, was it the Noah's Ark challenge? I think that one went pretty long, because that was hard to make. But beyond that, I don't think I've made it into summer. I don't know the last time I did. My challenges just don't tend to go that long. I finish them up, or I get too big and super strong and get bored and move on. Way sooner than summertime usually. All right. Hey there, I do not. You're still around. Thanks for dropping in to say howdy. Enjoy over on the YouTubes. We're a little ways ahead. I think with tonight's episode, I'll be about, what is it? I think I have 3 already recorded. This will be the 4th, so that'll be, yeah. about 16 hours ahead on Twitch as opposed to YouTube, somewhere around there. So there is a pretty big gap. So if you're only watching on YouTube, you might want to, much as I don't want to drive people away, I mean, stick around if you'd like, but if you don't want to be spoiled or anything, then you might want to hold off and watch it on YouTube. Alright, so what else to talk about? So we're on the most recent experimental build. No super important build changes between Monday and today. Our character, Patchy O'Hooligan, we're still on the first one. Haven't died yet. Only problems right now are a little bit of heat, which I think is just goofy heat mechanics. Maybe not. I mean, it's mid-afternoon, pretty close to summertime, but I don't remember putting on anything, but we'll see. We'll take a look at it. We'll move around first and see if it changes. We're on a no-food diet, and still working on some skills. Hey, we're about to hit 4 bashing. Getting close to melee 4 and some dodge. We could manually work on those under the right circumstances to keep pushing those up. I don't expect them to get too much higher. I just don't. I don't sweat it too much. It's pretty rare that I have melee skills above 4 or 5 in any of my challenges. The meta at the higher end always ends up switching to bullets for the most part. Which we've got rifles for and marksmanship for, which is perfectly adequate. You don't miss too often when it actually matters at those skill levels. I don't much care if it goes beyond that either. What else? What else? I know we'd gotten quite a bit of our skill stuff done. Man, I still haven't started working on applied science. Bad, Vormithrax, bad. A couple more levels of electronics. Tailoring's as high as I care about. Food handling still at 0, as it almost always is. Until I boil some water, which I haven't even had to boil water in quite a while. We'll do some of that, though, to refill our water tanks in the vehicle here pretty soon. And then we got computers to 5 with knowledge level of 8, but we have no realistic way of leveling computers. We got to find Hack Pro. Actually hacking computers, I think we got 5% progress for hacking a computer, and then we've lost 4% of that since we did it to skill rust. So it's just not going to happen at the higher levels. It's Hack Pro or die. I just don't see any other way realistically to level that. 3%? Was it 3%? I don't remember. It was so low, I just basically shrugged off trying to level computers by actually, hacking computers. So currently, the only way to do that realistically is find the Hack Pro. So we might just, my plan, as I stated at the end of Friday's episode, is we're going to start driving again. We're going to go exploring. So we're going to hit the road, get out of these areas we've already visited, and go find new things to poke our nose into. Meet some new zombies and kill them, and take their stuff. So that's the plan. So we'll keep an eye out. Hopefully we can come across the police station, the more regional dumps, and any other locations. Those are the primary ones that I remember getting Hack Pros out of. So unless that's changed. Healthcare, also very hard to raise. And mechanics, hey, look at that. I think I had 8 and it backtracked because of skill rust. No big deal. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Here's our gear for folks that are new to this particular series. If you're jumping in here in the middle. We have burnt chainmail. I don't recommend the burnt part. We shall not talk about why I have burnt chainmail. And a few other items, burnt scabbard and so on. Things happen. Things happen. What happens in the lab stays in the lab.
Thank you for all the good content.
Hey then, Bimdurian, you're very welcome. Thanks for the resub. Oh, so, yeah. But we're rolling around in pretty good found gear for the most part. If you see anything you don't recognize the name of, it's likely been renamed by the audience. They're spending their channel points, their duct tape points to rename my items. So I've got Ziggy the Zig is my Sig 553. And, Waifu is my katana, things like that. So don't freak out if you see weird stuff in my inventory. That's what's going on there. Like the Nerf darts. These are ammo for my Ziggy Zig. But yeah, so we've just finished up a research facility. I'm not going to continue exploring it. We've finished the lab below it. We checked the warehouse real quick. We have not cleared the rest of the building on the upper end. We ran through a couple of the upper level hallways on this side, just checking for books and that. I'm really only after one more book, and that's the high level medicine book. But I have no realistic way of leveling it that's not a pain in the ass, so I'm not sure I'm ever going to get to that point. Mostly I want it for CBM installs and dissections of Zomborgs, that kind of thing. So, yeah, we'll see if we can get anything like that done. Beyond that, though, what did we pull out of there? CBM. So there's the list of CBMs we currently have. Only one of which is faulty and in needing mending. So the rest of those are CBMs we pulled out of this place, which is okay. Most of them I don't care much about. So, but at least we got one power storage, integrated tool set, power storage, and the gasoline fuel cell are the two I care about. The rest of them I could do without. So, there you go. No, you didn't miss plate armor. I have plate armor. I'm not wearing the plate armor currently, am I? I don't think I am. Did it get renamed also? I don't remember. Oh, there it is. That's my plate armor right there. Yes, it got renamed. It is now appropriately named. And we got a power armor hauling frame. I'm super excited about lugging that around and never actually using it. Talk about things you find you get excited about but never actually end up using. Whew. Never in the history of my 4,000 plus hours of playing this game have I ever managed to get both a full set of power armor and the hauling frame in the same run. I don't remember it anyway, so maybe it happened once and I've forgotten, but after the number of hours I've played, I've forgotten more Cataclysm than most players will ever experience. Alright, how's the parking lot? I think parking lot's mostly clear. We got some slimes. Still not sure what I'm going to do about the... if we do mutations, I don't know what I'm going to do. Some of that stuff is just hard now. It's so hard. They changed the slimes so they don't really drop slime globs anymore. So it's just hard. We got, you know, we got portals in the parking lot. Slime globs. We got a wall open there. I could get into more slimes in there. I think we have a blob apocalypse on the other side of the lab. Though most of the zombies are probably blobified. And we also had an area of that in the lab below. So let's just get out of here. I think I'm done with this place. We had our fun. Let's just move on. Okay, plan is to go south. South is where we're going. We're going to head off into new unknown territory. So I'm just going to boogie on down the road past the Migo encampment and the fungal and work our way down to this road network, depending on what we find. So that's the plan. Not dropping slime globs is a bug. They're going to fix it. Well, soon, I hope. It's the primary way I usually do mass mutation crafting is with slime globs. Really hard to do with the other parts that sub in for the slime globs. Oh, look at that. The fungal have arrived. We got out just in time. Just in time. Amigos. Lots of Migos. That's quite the crowd of Migos this far away from the encampment. Huh. Yeah, stupid Migos. Play with the fungal. Migos and fungal have a good time with each other. Oh, I see airdrop crates, but they look empty. Yeah, they're all empty. There goes the Migo tower. My ears ring? Piercing whale, huh? Alright. Yeah, I know. There's poor NPCs trapped in the tower. They're gonna stay trapped. Ooh, fun. Migo Scout. I don't need to get shot by Migo Scout. Good old praying mantis. I haven't tangled with a praying mantis yet. I've been avoiding them. So this is how far we are now from the fungal. So I talk a lot. People ask me a lot for advice on the fungal stuff, and it's commonly, hey, I've got a fungal thing nearby, and I'm outside of the reality bubble. I should be safe, right? The answer is absolutely not. No, absolutely not. You're not really worried about the reality bubble here. The problem is, if it's an active site, it could be up to 16 spaces away. You could have fungal creatures, all these things you see on the area here, fungoid shamblers and sporelings and spore clouds and so on. There's a huge radius around this thing that could have fungal stuff. This is why the common wisdom from the old players, when you have somebody that doesn't want to deal with fungus, is just leave. Go somewhere else. Just go somewhere else. Don't bother trying to kill the fungus. It's just not worth the time, not worth the effort. I mean, it's an infinite world. You're gonna have a much easier time just finding a vehicle, packing your crap up, and going somewhere else. It's not worth it. But yeah, you don't need to worry just about the reality bubble around this because of the massive spawning range that the fungus is. Now, this is in current builds, so there are changes and plans and so on. They're taming down the fungus quite a bit. I'm not even sure what they've got turned off right now. But, yeah, just realize it's not just keeping the reality bubble outside of that range that you really have to worry about. We're still seeing fungus. Alright, let's go over to this place over here first. And naturally, body site. Corpse pit. What are you? Oh. The bee. Alpha bee. Hey there, Alpha bee. Uh-oh, Zomborgs. Zomborgs. 2 Zomborgs. 3 Zomborgs. I guess we should kill them and try to dissect. I'm not sure I'm out of the range there. And the gunfire might bring zombies from West Fairley. We might have to chuck them into the back of the vehicle and butcher them elsewhere. Poor Zomborgs. Layered Kevlar panels and power converters. Interesting. So, let's see. Get back in the car. Back the vehicle up. Then we'll wait and see if anything shows up to investigate the gunfire. Typically, when I do this, I wait a long time, like this. Hey, now stuff shows up. Comp waiting, yes. Oh, he's coming over from the body site. Oh, that's right. I am pretty close to that body site. I didn't realize just how close I was. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Alright, let's start chucking bodies into the back. Let's see. Everything to here first. And what do we got? We got plenty of space. 120 volume each. Alright, so we will have to share. You go into there. You go into there. Oh, actually, no, we're okay. 450 or so. Fire. Chuck that in. Close it up. Alright, let's go relocate. So, let's go... Oh, radio towers. Please, radio tower, I'm heading into new territory. I would really like you not to have... I'd like the radio tower not to have wasps. So what instantly happens? I find a wasp nest. Oh, game, you're so funny. So funny. Well, it doesn't have a main nest, so we'll check out the wasp tower, or the radio tower first, then I'll do the dissection stuff. Reload. To Ziggy. I need to unload another belt of ammo. No wasp. So we got the whole enchilada. We got the big benefit one. So the telescope, all the army gear, MREs. There's the U.S. ballistic vest, the new and improved ballistic armor with specialized pockets on the front, back and sides for armored plates. The soft armor plate carrier is still protective, but it won't stop high energy projectiles. 100% coverage for torso. What was the Asapi? 85? I want to say the Asapi was 85. Might have even been less, but 85 is what I remember. Notice this now. This is also fairly new. So my understanding is this is melee, ranged, and vitals, or I think it's vitals. So there are now different coverage values. There's not just a single entry. So apparently they're going to be coverage protection that could vary depending on the damage source. I'm not sure how this factors in. It might factor into the weak point system or something. So we'll see. 4 and 4, huh? 100% 4 and 4 at what weight? 20 pounds? I probably wouldn't wear it. I mean, 4 inches. Come on, you just added this thing. You just added it. Why the hell is it 4 inches? Come on. Ugh. So apparently it has some of the plates. 2 pockets, single armor plate, single armor plate. The Sappy ballistic, I got 3 plates in there already. But again, I probably that's where the weight's coming from, and I don't think they're installed, so that's why it looks bad, I think. We'll grab it and we'll look at it real quick. But yeah, I won't really care. I have no space for MREs. Oh my goodness. That's all right. So if we whoa. Excuse me? There were no zombies anywhere in sight around me when I came up this thing. I've been up top here for like 5 seconds. And now all of a sudden there's a zombie in the way halfway down the ladder? How the hell did that happen? Weird. Where the hell did you come from, buddy? I don't want to shoot him because that might draw more zombies to me. The hell? Is it not letting me go down because he's got me successfully grabbed? There we go. Yeah, I mean, where the hell was he on the tower originally and I didn't see him as I was going up? Where the hell did he come from? I mean, I am fairly close to the town. I'm not too weirded out that a zombie showed up, but it's pretty odd. He had to have been... Well, no, because he would have had to have broken the fence. So he was either on this tower to begin with. He was there as you were going up? Alright. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because none of the fences are broke. The door is closed. So he couldn't have come from outside. So yeah, he had to have been there when I went up. And I just moved up so fast and wasn't expecting anybody up there that I didn't notice. Alright. Hey, and then he just fell off. Yep, look at that. He just dove off the tower. Good job, zombie. I guess we can go finish him off. Wield waifu. Sure. Goodbye, zombie. I think I am going to back away from here a bit. We're a little too close to the town. Time to get some more wing mirrors put in. Wonder if I've put a dent in my initial wing mirror collection. I think I had like 14 or 16 from our early times that I was collecting them. Oh, we got ants. 2 anthills. What is with the clusters of anthills lately? This map alone, I think I've seen 3 instances where we've had anthills on top of each other, with one of them being a triple ant nest within shouting distance of each other. It was just crazy. That's right, I forgot to look around the map after we went up. We got another encampment. Don't care, don't care, don't care. So we're on the edges of a larger city. That's good. No real change with this place. No particular reason other than the pawn shop for me to possibly go in there. We might do a drive-by and see what's in the pawn shop. The only things I think I now need, unless somebody can come up with another one, is for the medieval gear anyway, is a mace. Still would like a mace. Actually, let me go back through chat real quick while I'm not doing anything. What's a hauling frame do? Nobody answered that. It is basically a backpack for power armor. Power armor doesn't let you... You have to get naked to get inside of power armor, and it has like 1 liter or 2 liters of storage, and that's it. So the hauling frame is basically a backpack for power armor. It's also it's one of the exceedingly rare items in the game. There's like a handful of items that you see once every... Well, for me at least, in the game worlds I play, with usually lower drop rates and shorter times in the game world, it's exceedingly rare for me to come across hauling frames. I can probably count the total number of hauling frames I've run across on one hand. Maybe I have to grab a few fingers on the other hand in all of my playtime combined. But it's a really, really rare item. Combine that with the chance to find that, combined with also coming across a complete set of power armor. It's pretty rough. Either World's a Rogue and buddies, friends, welcome. Okay, I think we are all caught up. Why not use a lot of cameras instead? I just hate cameras. I just hate them. It takes more fiddling to activate them and deactivate them constantly, plus they're short range. I just don't like them. Don't really have any need for them. I don't technically need the mirrors in the Humvee. I mean, the slight blockage of my view, it's all behind me. I'm not usually driving backwards, so I don't usually care. It's just nice to toss them in. It takes a few seconds to throw them in, as long as I'm not ramming things and I get rid of the blind spots. But camera range is like this. I don't remember the exact range, but it's really low. That's why you never see me build vehicles that are just solid walled, no window vehicles and just sit in the middle of it and use cameras, because it drives me nuts to only have a view range out to like here. It's just obnoxiously short view range. So, alright, what was I doing? I was declaiming about ants. We have a slime pit. That's where I normally would go to get my slime globs. I noticed we have another radio tower opportunity, and it's actually a pretty good opportunity because we've got a cutout right here, so depending on what we find, we could get out to this field area and travel that direction. Don't care. Good sized town over here we'll take a look at in a bit. So let's I think we'll go straight south from where we're at. We'll stop somewhere in the middle, down here probably. I just want to get out of range of the ants. Hey there, slimes. You don't like the sound of my vehicle engine? Look at all those things take off. Where are you guys going now? Oh, weird. Gooses. A little further. Alright. I was just about to stop, and then we have a Dermatic in the area. Hey there, Dermatic. Alright, we'll stop right here. Oh, now we got worms. We have worm sign. It's coming to get me. Chibi-Ultica. Graboids. Yeah, these are probably more in the scale of graboids than they are Shai-Hulud. Shai-Hulud's dirt path would probably be like 40 tiles wide. That's what we need to get. We need to get a Shai-Hulud in the game, so I can just watch a 20 wide dirt pile come streaming at me and try to shoot it with my Ziggy the Zig. Whoa, that thing's traveling. There's usually more than one, as you can see. We have entered a worm-infested area, so that screws up my plan. I guess I'm going to need to look at this. Let's do this. Let's head on over to the ranch. Ranches are usually fairly calm. And only broke a little bit of the gate. Alright, we'll hang out here. Install. Inboard mirror. Install. Inboard mirror. There we go. No more blind spot. And there's a large worm on the way. It's a worm farm. It's a worm ranch. Damn it. Well, they can't get to me while I'm on the pavement, so, I mean, it doesn't really matter at the moment unless I get out of the vehicle. It's a pretty big area that the worms are in, though. I mean, we first saw them, like, over here somewhere, and now I've got more up here. I don't actually know how big the worm infestation areas are. I just know usually they're an area. When you see one worm, you're likely to see more, like we just are seeing right now. Alright, so let's take a look at the city real quick. So, fitness gym, I don't care about. I care slightly. We're going to have to start working our way into more subways. So we have an actual subway, and we've got manhole covers. If you didn't know, these little yellow plus indicators on intersections indicate a manhole manhole cover that you can use to access the subway. Just pry it up and drop down in. So we've got one there, one there. There was one like here would be a lot more handy. One closer to the outside edge of the city. Otherwise, I'm mostly seeing just residential. Looks like most of the commercial districts down here. Do we have a bookstore? There's a library. That'd be a pretty good one to get to. Still looking for that one book. And a bookstore over there. Alright, so far that's the only thing I see that I care about. Should we hang out here next to the worms? Yeah, we'll hang out here next to the worms. Alright, let's get these guys out. And let's switch back to Ziggy the Zig in case things go horribly wrong. Stupid zombie. Got my sheath. I am significantly overweight. Oh, that's right. I'm still carrying that ballistic stuff. Actually, this is damage, so the protection values I saw are a lot less. Let's see if we can... let's get these things done first. Dissect corpse. Taking forever. Two extra light frames, 2 faulty bionics, and some copper wire. Yeah, that wasn't too exciting. We're still getting the temperature problem, so that's not great. Let's drop this stuff just in case I do get ambushed. Oops. Butcher is on board. Dissect. Hey, it's happening! It's happening! What is it? 27 days later. 27 days later, it's finally happened. Stop dissecting, yes. Hey, I said yes. Oh, okay, I guess it's that's what it does. So, flashing question marks, portal storm. I wonder if those are going to get a graphic. Some kind of graphic. How else can you tell you've got a portal storm going on? So we We searched for salvageable hardware in the what's left of this flesh and metal monster. We started to do the other thing. I got no message in here about the portal storm? Really? That seems a little odd. No message in that, huh? There's no indicator. Well, there is an indicator. The portal storm in red there, of course. Huh. Alright, let's get in the vehicle first. We should be safe in the vehicle. Let's, we don't need to hydrate. I don't need to eat. We got our weight below the maximum. Let's, ditch the MREs. Let's grab the ballistic vest back in the vehicle. Now the problem is, I'm not sure how long the portal storm's going to last, and I've got Zomborg corpses here. I guess what I'll do is let's get these things back into the vehicle also. They won't reanimate. Actually, I don't even know if these things can reanimate, but they can't reanimate while they're in the cargo space. As soon as I take them out, they could reanimate, depending on how long this lasts. But, yeah. Finally happened. I don't know if they fixed it or if I was just having really bum luck. I guess it could be rain while the portal storm's going on. I don't know. Could be the rain graphic. I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. As long as we understand just what's going on. Temperature's down a little bit. What am I wearing again? What could I get rid of? I mean, we're pretty much just down to armor and pants and a shirt. We've got pants, gloves, armor, and that's it. I'm not even wearing a shirt. So... yeah. I need to get rid of 8 on the head and torso to get us below. A little bit on the legs. Just not gonna happen. The good old burnt chainmail, 30 warmth. Gonna be a problem. All right, let's wait a little bit. I also don't know if portal storms are... I mean, is it an actual weather event like clouds are? Can you move out from under a portal storm? Or is it region-wide when a portal storm happens? I don't know. Let's see if we can look at the sky. What does it show me if I look at the sky? I see. This should be a shadow because of a big building right here in this area at that town. I think it might be further than I can see. So there should be, I believe, a large structure over here. Hey there, Hamlin. That is a weird size city. Hamlin and Newry. Nothing mapped out south. So what's going to happen? Yeah, so the portal storm, if you're caught out in it, outside of a building or a vehicle, apparently it'll start... bad things will start generating. I don't know if light or time of day has any effect on it. So I was kind of just wanting to wait. See if anything showed up outside the vehicle. And we got a lot of worm. Look at this. A lot of worm activity. But yeah, I don't know. This is my first ever portal storm, so I don't know exactly how it's going to work. Turn safe mode on. I don't know how long it's going to last either. That's the other problem. I guess I could try to dissect while I've got the portal storm going. I mean, I'm sitting here waiting hours at a time. Let's give it a try. Let's over to that space. Zomborg, dissect. Uh-oh, now it's dark. Now the scary stuff could happen. So, 2 more faulty burnt out bionics. Yep, sure is exciting dissecting Zomborg corpses. High profit activities. Still nothing showed up. Go again. This will be... I waited like an hour or hour and a half. Then we just dissected for an hour. So that's about 2.5 hours. So this will be 3.5 to 4 hours at least of Portal Storm. I actually don't want to turn a light on to do this. All right, go ahead. Look. And look at that. 3 Zomborgs and not a single CBM. Awesome use of my time. Alright, so we got that part done at least. Thirsty and tired. We're still on our no food diet. So we'll hydrate. Portal storm. Now, a problem that was reported, and I don't know if it's been fixed or not, is the portal storms wouldn't stop unless you saved and then reloaded. They would just go forever if you stayed logged into the game. So, I still haven't seen anything nasty show up. And I don't know just how nasty the things are supposed to be. Give me my cat's eyes. My infrared. Whoops. Really? Ah, are they in that space? Yep, they were in that space. Alright, where? Infrared, where? Cat's eyes. So, no temperature problems. Don't see any other negative effects occurring, just from like the atmosphere or anything. None that are being reported to me anyway. We've had a whole bunch of hours go by. Another 30 minutes, nothing going on. Nothing showing up on my infrared goggles. Or my light amp, of course. I don't know. I think what I'll do is we'll try to sleep the night away in the Humvee. And if the portal storm's still going when we wake up, I'll save and exit and then load back in. And we'll see if the storm goes away. So, let's go ahead and throw a new bandage and the septic on. What was that about? Not where I want that. Alright, just a little bit of inventory management confusion there. So, we have bandages, we have antiseptic, we've got painkiller, all the other stuff I care about. I think we're good. 96 pounds is about what I've been rolling around in. Let's try to sleep during Portal Storm. I think I'll just let the, what is it, almost 11 o'clock, so it'll wake me up early if I don't wear the blindfold. So I'll wear the blindfold, and off to bed we go. Still says Portal Storm, so... Hopefully, just saving and reloading does it. Can't imagine why it wouldn't. Nope. I don't honestly know what the expected duration of these is, so I don't know whether I have a problem or not. Possibly the scenario increases their duration. I don't know. We'll, I mean, I haven't seen a single effect of the Portal Storm. We haven't seen a single creature. We haven't seen any kind of actual effect, so I'll just for the moment ignore it. Hey, we're back to overweight. We'll go another day or two without eating before I start nibbling again. I keep bumping back into obese. We need to let that calorie count burn out a little further before I go back to nibbling. Yeah, alright, let's just go back about our business. Pretend there's not anything going on there. So we chopped up our Zomborgs. We got a big fat nothing. Do I want any of the secondary components? Nah. Not worried about any of that. Shall we check the house? Do I care? I run the risk of having to deal with worms as soon as I start checking. I can't think of anything in here that I would care about. So let's just move on. So, important thing to know, if you are bothered by the worms, get on concrete, if you have that as an option, if they're putting you in danger. So they aren't allowed to pop up through the concrete. Concrete, asphalt, whatever we got here. So, I'm not sure, like I said, we first spotted the worms over here. They might be all up in this area too. I don't know exactly how the worm spawn radius occurs. So, I was contemplating possibly visiting that library. I don't believe they can cross the concrete either. No worm sign on this side. What do we got? Public washroom, not interested. The question marks are going to get on my nerves. They're going to get on my nerves. I'm going to end up trying to get rid of this just to keep it so I don't have to watch flashing question marks constantly. No zombies spotted me yet, huh? One grappler from the northwest, you hear, Smash? Excuse me? Northwest? Excuse me, game? Oh yeah, it is northwest. What the hell? Is that washroom? That seems further away than that washroom. That washroom's way up there. What's going on there? I'm kind of curious. What's doing? Oh, Skeljug? Well, yeah, Skeljug would make noise, but he's somewhere else. So what the hell was making the noise up here? It also didn't say from below. Portal storm thingies? I guess. Could be. Skeletal shocker. Oh, now the spot where I was happy there was no zombies is all of a sudden got zombies. Day raiding into a city with super high evolution levels. Not something I would normally attempt. Ooh. We got fancy vehicles here. Hey there, Humvee. Necromancer. Shrieker and Brute. Can't quite see into the library. The vehicles make it a little tough to get a good view in there. So do Portal Storm critters go after zombies? Or are they player only? Sure wish I could see some. What to do, what to do. It would be nice to cross that item, that one book off my list, but I just don't think it's worth the effort. Yeah, let's circle around. And, oops, these question marks are gonna really get on my nerves. So, bookstore there. See how populated it is back here. Bookstore there. I mean, not hugely populous, but I'd have to get gunfire involved, which would draw in enemies from all over the place. Not a good enough reason. And it looks like we're gonna get blocked off. I was hoping to circle the city, but we're gonna end up getting blocked on both sides, I think. Another pawn shop. Oh yeah, cities are going to be super fun to go into now. Kevlar Hulks, incandescent husks. Good times. So we have a road we could just squeak along on. Mill surplus. Car dealership. Yeah, let's go ahead. Well, hi there. Right over the middle of them so I can see what items. Some bandages, a baton, Kevlar vest, heavily damaged. Nothing worth worrying about. Alright, that's the farthest look I'm going to get into that city, looks like. Well, I stayed out of the vehicle for a couple hours. I mean, I dissected 2 Zomborgs, and I stood there waiting outside for a couple hours in the dark in the portal storm. And nothing showed up, so... I mean, I can only do so much to try to provoke them. Now I'm going into a Triffid area. Lovely. I do not want to go into a Triffid area. I think I might head back out this way and come over towards Swanton. Depending on how many Triffids I see in my way. Roadway opens up a bit. Uh-oh, another regional dump, another Hack Pro opportunity. I bet the road's going to end here at this regional dump. Okay, come on, Hack Pro. Uh-oh, Bobby Axe Villarreal gets angry. It's one of those. We have Delmar Barbarian Wilkinson. See, look at this. USB drives could be Hack Pro. I can't tell. What to do, what to do. Where's the other one? Oh, one right there and one way over there. Oops, I busted their fence. They're gonna come get me now. So is it just these guys? No zombies or enemies? It seems a little weird. I see shotgun. Is that a shotgun? What do you got? Oh, wood crossbow. Walther. Nothing I can see. A stick. Wooden spear. Another stick. I think I'm gonna risk trying to get that, at least that first hack USB. We'll leave that going. Barbed wire, huh? Was that gunfire coming my way? I'm not sure. I mean, was that gunfire? I didn't see anything but the Walther, and there's no way he's going to hit me with a Walther, I don't think, from this range. Yep, that's definitely gunfire. So, the item I want is there. Nobody's anywhere remotely close to me still. I'll take the chance. I'm still not sure how to identify if I've actually got the item. So, the other one's way up there. Pretty close to the bad guys. So yeah, I still don't know if these things are broke or what. At some point, I'm just going to declare I've already found it. I'm just going to give myself Hack Pro, because it's ridiculously blocking progress. So, all it says is USB drive. Thumb drive, useful for holding software. Oh! Oh! It was Hack Pro! It is on there! Alright, well, there we go. There we go. Never mind. We're all set. It's still pretty annoying that you can't tell. We're out of here. That is the only thing I wanted, needed. Hey, the road does continue. Even better. So yeah, it just says USB drive. But like I said, the most likely sources for Hackbro, in my experience in the past, were these dumps. I've found upwards of 3 to 4 of them in dumps many times. Occasionally 0 as well, but 3 to 4 sometimes. And then police station evidence rooms. And I really was not looking forward to raiding towns to try to get to the evidence rooms.